Hi everyone, how's it going? My name is James and welcome back to the Soundline. So today what I'm going to be talking about with you guys is Pro-Ject's new VC-E. This is one of Pro-Ject's new record cleaning machines, and I'm just going to quickly show you guys how to use it and the difference that it kind of makes. I've used it myself at home to clean all my records, and it made a real difference to how they sounded at the end of it, and also, you know, it's great to keep your records clean because they'll just last a lot longer. So I've got myself a record here, just one that we listen to quite a lot, so it does get a fair bit of use and get a bit of dust now and then. This little device here is the arm that lifts on and off. That just moves and locks into different positions depending on whether you're vacuuming it or not. The machine comes with a goat hair brush, so this is actually little goat hairs for cleaning it. It comes with some solution, and we've just put some of that mixture in a little dropper bottle here to make it easier for us to sort of drizzle it on as it works. So just take this out of here, and you can see this record gets a lot of use, so it does have a fair bit of dust and hairs and, you know, general particles on it. So we're going to give it a clean and see what kind of difference it makes for you guys. This clamp here, this unscrews, and basically this here protects the labels on your record while you're washing it so that they don't swell up or get affected by the solution. We're just going to sit this on here and re-clamp it. So what we're going to do now is get the record moving. Now there are two switches on the side of this of the machine here. You've got one that's got two positions which controls the rotations. So up, you rotate in a clockwise position, and down you rotate in a counterclockwise position. The other switch controls the vacuum, which I'll show you in a moment. So what we're going to do is just get it moving. I've got my solution here. This one at the moment is mixed to a 1:15 ratio. And I'm just going to put a few drops here, you know, just sort of drizzle a couple dozen drops on it just as it's rotating all the way to the outside. And what you then do is you get your goat's hair brush, you just gently let it drag. You'll be able to see that it's starting to go a kind of a glassy finish. That's what you're aiming for. You want it to have that real smooth, glassy sheen look. One thing I would say is that it tends to start to work a bit better after you've done the first 2 or 3 records. And the reason for that is because the brushes, obviously the bristles are dry to begin with, and they tend to work a bit better once they're wet. So the first 1 or 2 records you can do a little bit more extra fluid just after you've done the brushing. Just like that, in order to get the bristles nice and wet, and then they'll start to spread it a bit better. There we go, so that's going a bit more like glass now. And then what I like to do is, just once it's gone nice and glassy, I just sort of, like a record brush, I just sort of slowly guide it towards the outside, just to get rid of any, you know, large particulates or hairs or something that are sitting on there. Once we've got that nice glassy finish, now what we can do with it moving, we can just lift up the arm, rotate it. It does come all the way off, but it's pretty easy just to rotate, drop it down. There are felt pads on the underside of here, which are going to collect particulates and dust and also seal the vacuum slot here to the record so that no air is lost. Pop that down and now hit the vacuum button. You can, if you want to, pick it up and then rotate it in the other direction and vacuum it again. Again, it's totally up to you guys. I tended to do it just one direction on my records at home because it made a massive difference. But if you want to do it both just to be safe, you can. And usually 2 or 3 rotations in either direction is enough for the vacuum to pick up any water that's left. You can then stop the rotation, remove the clamp. At this point now I would normally flip it over and repeat the process on the other side, but I'll just show you guys the difference that it's made. So now you can see all those hairs and dust are completely gone. It's nice and clean and ready to be played again. Okay guys, well that has been our little showcase on the Pro-Ject VC-E automatic record cleaner. We think it's a really cool device. It's quite affordable, great, compact, works really well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the product itself, feel free to put them down in the comment section and we'll do our best to answer them. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Ka kite anō.